Hello everyone and welcome back. So what I'll be focusing today on is, uh, I think I have repeated this so many times that if you really want success in your life, the only thing, hear me out, the only thing you need to do is focus on yourself, nobody else. If you improve on yourself, if you become the best version of yourself, you will be able to achieve all the success in your life. And you have to also stop comparing yourself to others. And that's the way it is. The only time you will stop comparing yourself to others is when you start focusing on yourself. All right? So we'll talk all about it, what you can do. So in today's video, I'll be discussing it all. And as you all know, I come here on the weekly basis to uplift you all and share some tips and tricks which I've shared it with my clients, and they have seen great successes with it. So with that, let's get started. So what are we talking to you today? We are talking that you need to stop comparing yourself to the people. I know it's easier said than done, but you can always do it. And why I'm saying that, whenever you start thinking about success, or whenever you start thinking about doing something big in your life, you might have seen all these very successful people and all these great achievers. What do? Yes, they completely cut out all the noise, comparisons, any kind of disagreements, anybody who's showing them low confidence, any of those. They cut out on all those things and they just focus on themselves. So now we know, in the world where social media and the constant connectivity can make it easy to compare ourselves to others. So you can wake up in the morning and see, oh, first post, oh, she's put that one, oh, she's got a new house, or he's got a new house, or he's got a new car, she's got a new car, things like that, right? And it's time to shift the focus back on you. Now, what if you don't pick up your phone in the morning and you don't start comparing yourself with others? In this empowering video, we can explore the detrimental effects of comparison, how it can hinder your own personal growth and success. We'll be talking all about that. So what is the cycles of comparison? This is so important. So you have to keep yourself away from it, right? So often we find ourselves trapped in this endless cycle of comparisons, constantly measuring our achievement, our appearances, even our entire lives against those of others. So what we keep doing, how we are looking, how they are looking. So we keep on, keep going with these cycles again and again without realizing that comparison somewhere starts to really hurt us, correct? But I want to talk to you about this, why this mentality is not only unfair, but also detrimental to our own growth and success. So instead of focusing on ourselves, what we can do for ourselves, we keep focusing on other people, right? So it's and then what happens? Then later, what is going on with us? We are getting frustrated, we are getting disappointed. This daily life starts to get affected, our relationships start to get affected, our work life starts to get affected, because somewhere you are taking those information and they're seeping in, they're getting engraved in your subconscious, and they're making you believe that probably you're not good enough. Right? And the anxiety starts to pour in, and you have all seen how detrimental this could be when you just start believing everything you see around you, and especially on the social media these days, right? So, and you feel stuck for a very long time. You feel inadequate, you feel feelings of exhaustion, you start to believe in yourself in a way that you feel that you will not be able to achieve all those things which these people can easily achieving. But is that 100% true? And I say no. They have also worked out towards that, but we forget that part, right? And this vicious cycle keeps going on and on and on and on. And it is like we're trying to squeeze ourselves into this unrealistic molds of perfection, good enough, and whatnot, right? So this cycle of, I would not say cycles, I would say cycles of comparisons needs to stop now. All right? So today onwards, you promise me that you're completely not going to get affected or get influenced by the whatever you're seeing around you. You will be solely focusing on yourself, right? So if I may put the blame on the social media, but I would not say is that a part of the problem, or that is all the problem. But here's the thing, social media is just a snapshot, a carefully crafted facade that hides the messy, imperfect realities of life. So whosoever is putting out there, they're also doing some kind of facade, right? that they're trying to hide something, and they are imperfect. Everybody's kind of imperfect in some way, correct? So when we start to compare our behind the scenes moments with someone else highlight of the reels, and we are ourselves putting up for disappointment. So rather than, the truth is, the social media is just a small part of the problem. The real issue lies in our own minds, correct? We are constantly comparing, critiquing, and self-doubting ourselves. It is like we're stuck in this perpetual state of comparison, always looking at what others have achieved and wondering why we can't do the same. So the problem, I would not completely blame on social media. It's just how we see ourselves. What is our self-worth? And as I talked about, self-worth is nothing when you are who you are is enough. You're good enough. So you need to stop comparing yourself with other people, right? So and now then, the self-worth is also the internal sense of being good enough and worthy of love, belonging, or from others. All right. So self-worth should not be confused with self-esteem. Self-worth is so important. So you need to understand that who you truly are is good enough. There is no need of doing all that external facade to see that you can be perfect, you can be like them, you can be like some other person, this. Please don't do that. Don't get into that cycle anymore. So what happens if you have a low self-worth? Negative opinion about themselves. So these are the people, some of my clients, they talk so much negative about themselves, often criticizes their own abilities. They have some natural talents, but they don't know of. They have trouble in accepting compliments, focuses on mistakes. They have so much problem in talking about mistakes and overcoming them, worry about making mistakes. They also worry about making mistakes, right? And they also completely feel that other people are to blame for their whatever issues they're having in their life. So we need to stop all this. We need to flip the script, flip the mindset, and what you're supposed to do. What if instead of comparing ourselves, we start focusing on our own unique journeys? We start recognizing our own unique strengths. We start recognizing our own unique talents. And we set our own goals and celebrate our own achievements. So we set some goals and we try to achieve them as well. The real magic happens, my friends. Success is not being better than someone else. It's being better than what we were yesterday. It's all about you. So you refocus your attention towards yourself, nobody else, right? So what you were yesterday, if you're today better than that, you did it, my friend. All right. So I hope this realization, just focus on yourself, would help you so much. And thank you for being with me today. I'll be back again with such videos next week. And you all have a wonderful day.